but it went off the stick of Cole Dunphy. Came back down to the right corner, McMurray zone. Poke to the end boards there, and a good job by Tanner Dunkle to jam that free. He's wide open right circle, and he rings one off the crossbar. Knifes one out to center ice, gloved down by Coons at his own blue, turned it over. Here's Miller left circle, he shoots, and that just rings wide of the net. Stymied by Whitberg. His outlet feed went off his stick. Ahead to Saulnier, barreling in right side with Bloom. Comes his way to the slot, headed poke free, but Bloom's got it, and he shot it over the net. You have got to be kidding me. Bloom had him dead to rights. Whitberg's right point shot is wide. Rebound, Bloom shoots. Oh, what a save by Ty. He'll leave it for Tyler Coons. Knifing one up the far side. Ayotte kept it in. Put it right point to McNeil. Winds, fires, tipped on goal. Saves, rebound, score! Byrne collects that one at the top of the crease. Pots it past Christopher Ty. And with just under 3 minutes gone in the second period, Fort McMurray's got the 1-0 lead.
Does something the Barons haven't been very strong at tonight, winning that one-on-one battle down low in the corner. He comes up with the puck, sends it back to McNeil. McNeil gets a nice hard low shot in on net. That's all they needed for the Barons to go up by a goal on the rebound.
Gord Thibodeau could have pulled that line after that last whistle. They were players converge on it, right corner Lloyd zone. Durkee trying to backhand it down low. Went off a Bobcat who got tripped up. That was Brennan. No penalty. Turned over in front to Bloom. Backhander. And an amazing right pad stop, or maybe it went off the side of the net. But either way, Ryan Bloom is robbed. Fell on the forecheck, so that could give the Bobcats a step. As a nice little move by Wilkinson, carrying in right side of the circle. Forced down to the corner by Sawyer. Put one in front, they score! Tipped into the back of the net by Troy Rapuano. And again, the Bobcats crashing the net. Ties this one up with just over 7 minutes gone in the third.
It was the smart play.
Yeah. Lloyd wins the draw, left point. Baker shoots, he scores! And the Bobcats, just like that, they smell blood on the tying goal, and they keep the pressure on. 2-1 Lloydminster with the puck in the right corner Bobcat zone. Dug free by Durkee. Swift one side of the net, all alone in front. Bloom, he scores! You can't even hear the siren over the boisterous Casman center crowd as Ryan Bloom collects a loose puck at the top of the crease, backhands it past Christopher Ty, and we're tied up again with 6:49 to go in the third period. He's backed up by a teammate, but it's kept in high slot. Beatty shoots it wide left. Rebound behind the net. Crone puts it out to the right circle. Wilkinson skates right corner, centers, and shoots. Oh my God! What a save by Tanner Jaillet! He was dead to right as Lucas Finch took the backdoor pass at the near post. And one of the best saves of Tanner Gillette's career. Keeps that one out, sprawling from the far post to the near, and he holds on for a whistle. Oh my gosh, with 4:44 to go in the third period, we are not worthy. It's still 2-2.
And bench was way too far open. There had to be a defensive breakdown for sure for the Bears.
Beatty, and Yavlowski sends it the other way to Bloom. At the red line, he'll give it further right wing to Durkee. Tripped up by Baker. No penalties. It rolls behind the net. Right side to Wilkinson. Drop back to Baker. Turn it over at the center ice. Houcher tripped up in the opposing blue as it carries in. And the Bobcats take the penalty. 15 seconds to go. It's Dunphy's feet up the right wing to Saulnier at neutral. 10 seconds to go. They'll weave around one man. Carrying down the middle. Got to run his man. Saulnier into the breakaway. Got tripped up. There's no penalty. And it came back to Austin Yaremchuk, who clears to center ice. And the Bobcats escape by the skin of their teeth. Saulnier tripped up blatantly by his stick as he carries it to the Lloydminster end.
Absolutely. Saulnier looked like he was splitting.
We're going to overtime, but you got to be kidding me there. That was more of a trip than Baker's trip was. That was more of a trip than Baker's trip was.
You know, you almost have to think, given the type of game and the stage of the game that it's at, the last thing the officials wanted to do was make another penalty, call another penalty against anybody.
Put it to the red line. Vanderland couldn't intercept. Dunkle carries in left wing. At it poke free. Mulder backs him up. Shoots one off his stick. Inside of the net. Wide open. There's Dunkle shooting right on. Rebound. He scores! Tanner Dunkle. Who else? And the Bobcats force game 6 on Monday night. We're back to recap it all next on Country 93.3.